When launching a product on Amazon, there's many tactics and tips out on the internet, but they all come back to these 4 principles. Number 1, the most important keyword locations. First, your product title. Second, your back-end search terms. Number 2, fill out your key product features and product descriptions completely. Use all the characters available. Number 3, take amazing photos and upload the maximum amount. Number 4, get those first 5 reviews. Before you can start marketing and advertising your Amazon listing, you want to create a perfect product listing that will convert people once they land on it. So yes, you may have mastered Amazon ads, but if they land on a bad product page, they're going to bounce anyway. So create that perfect product listing and watch your sales increase with Amazon ads and your ACOS % drop. So first, product title. Depending on your product category, you're allowed between 200 and 250 characters in your product title. The product title is the number 1 crucial area for keywords. This is the main area Amazon pulls keywords from, as well as the title that displays in not only Amazon searches, but Google search results as well. I like to use my top 3 keywords in the product name. Just like Google search, Amazon has an autocomplete feature in its search bar. As you type in your main keywords for your product, you can find the next highest searched keywords and related keywords to the main keyword you are entering. So if barbecue gloves is my main keyword, after seeing this autocomplete search, I know I want to add the keywords heat resistant, grill, grilling to my product title. Start collecting these top keywords in an Excel spreadsheet so you can use them later, not only in your product listing, but also in your Amazon ad campaigns. While researching all your keyword variations, make sure to type a space at the end of your keyword to get even more keyword ideas. Like this example. I assumed barbecue gloves were only for the grill. But by adding a space to the end of my main keyword, I found people were looking for heat-resistant gloves for hair. I'm assuming this is some hairstyling technique at salons. Either way, what a great additional keyword that I can add to either my product listings back-end search terms or my product listing description, maybe even a bullet point in my product's key features. So besides all the keyword research methods I've already talked about, especially stealing your keywords from competitors' listings within AMS or ams.amazon.com, this is just one more way to build up that list of relevant keywords. Next, back-end search terms. The second most important area Amazon pulls keywords from for ranking your product listing is the search term section in the back end of your listing. So when you click Edit on your product listing, go to the Keywords tab in the top nav bar and scroll down to the Search Terms section. One note, always have your Advanced view toggled when editing your product listing. This is so you fill out all the possible fields available and provide as much information about your product as possible, as well as placing keywords in all the areas possible on a product listing. It's 250 bytes maximum, so the whole entry will be rejected if you exceed this limit. Now the number of bytes equals the number of characters for alphanumeric, so A through Z and 0 through 9. So it's 1 for 1, so 250 characters. But there are a few characters that are more than 1 byte, such as accent marks, currency, foreign languages. So take that into account when adding up your 250 bytes or characters. Spaces and punctuation do not contribute to the length limit. But words should be space separated, no commas. The space is not included in the character length. One more note, do not repeat keywords. Once a keyword appears in the title or in a search term field, that's enough. Also, the order of search terms does not matter. So if you know a specific phrase is a search term for you, it doesn't need to be in that specific order within the search term field. Really try to use all 250 characters, keyword space, keyword space. Fill them up. Next are product features and descriptions. When building out or editing your product listing, under the description tab of your product listing editor page, make sure to fill out these key product features and product description sections. There are 5 key product feature fields that you can type up to 100 characters in each. Really state the best things about your product here. Because from my research, these 5 bullet points or key features are what many customers base their entire purchase off of. They don't even scroll down to the product description, or they just skip past and go to the reviews. So really draw people in with these key features. Include all caps words to draw their attention to your key features. Even include words like buy or on sale now. Also, I try to include 1 keyword per key product feature bullet point. Sometimes these feature bullet points will appear in Amazon search results. So if you want to rank for that keyword, this is another great place to put it. Now, as for the product description section, use the entire 2,000 characters available. And don't just type a stream of consciousness. People won't read a solid paragraph. Break up the text with HTML code. The most common HTML code I use is the BR or break. So a BR equals a blank white line between your text, which will really expand the width of your description and take up way more scroll space when a customer is scrolling down to the reviews. And they're more apt to stop if it's taking up more space. The other HTML I like to use is bolded text on those key features and key keywords throughout the product description. Next are product images. Upload the max photos. Main images must have a pure white background. And all images must be at least 1,000 pixels on the longest side and 500 pixels on the shortest side for the Amazon zoomable feature to work. If you're having trouble thinking of photo ideas, look at your competitors' listings. Read their bad reviews and see what customers disliked. Prove to these customers via photos how your product is better. I like to take 4 to 5 photos in a white photo box or on a white sheet of the product at every angle possible. Then I like to take 1 to 2 macro shots of really close-up textures, features, or details of the product. Then for the remaining photos, take and upload lifestyle pictures of you using the product out in the real world. How will it look in their kitchen? How big is it next to a 1-foot ruler? How big is it in my hands? Answer every possible question a customer may have visually. Now that your product listing is optimized, head on over to Amazon.com and search for your product using your main keyword. Notice in the URL how the keyword appears. Keywords equals barbecue plus gloves. Now when I click my product, notice how your main keyword for your search is still in the URL, even though we're on the product listing page. The reason for this is because this is how Amazon tracks what keywords are driving sales to what products. Amazon wants to rank products higher in Amazon search results that get more sales for XYZ keywords. So I like to call this my super keyword based URL. This super keyword URL I will share for all my initial sales. You can do this for a single keyword or for many you want to rank for. Just change the keyword in the URL and include a plus sign for each space between search term words. Next, I will create a sale price for my new item. Just click the edit button next to your product listing on the Manage Inventory page, then click the Offer tab on your product listing editor. Then scroll down and set your sale price. I set the sale price just above the add-on item price, so it can be sold and shipped alone via Amazon Prime. This add-on price varies category to category, but anything over $5 usually works. Then set your sale start and end date and save your listing. By creating this amazing sale price, I am still quote-unquote selling the product. Amazon frowns on trading items for reviews or giveaways for reviews. So by running an amazing sale price, you can not only up your Amazon BSR or bestseller rank, but also get quite a few reviews in the process. So one note here, make sure to watch your sales closely. You don't want to burn through all your inventory on Amazon at this low sales price. Typically sell 4 to 5 times the amount of reviews you want. So before I start spending ad money on Amazon ads, I like to have 5 positive reviews on my Amazon product listing. So I typically will need to sell 20 to 25 products at this discounted sales price to get those 5 reviews. Once I get those 5 reviews, then I will come back into the back end of this listing and change this sales price to just $1 or $2 under my original listed retail price. You want your product to always be on some sort of sale to increase your buyer's sense of urgency when they're on your product page and see that sales price. So while you have your listing at that cheap $5, $6 price, share this super keyword-based URL with family and friends. Or promote this super keyword-based URL to your target demographic via Facebook ads. With Facebook ads, we can get very specific. We can target people who shop on Amazon.com. We can target people who love grilling. So with Facebook ads, you can either drive people directly to your Amazon super keyword-based URL, or you can drive them to your website where you offer that same super link to click. Depending on your strategy, you can do either. If you want to get the most bang for buck with Facebook ads, I like to drive them to my website where I can collect that custom audience via the Facebook pixel, and then I can retarget these people with future ads. You can also spend a little bit more on Facebook ads and create lead generation ads and capture people's email addresses so you can launch all your future products to this email list. So today I wanted to walk through some frequently asked questions that students in my learn.coursenvy.com Amazon Mastery Bundle are often asking and emailing me. They say, we love your course. We're really excited to make that same $13,000 a month like you are, but I'm having trouble finding products. I don't know how to list them. I don't have enough time to source products. People will make any excuse for not taking action. So I want to show you in this short video, step by step, how I identify a product and list it on Amazon for sale. So first things first, go to coursenvy.com/Jungle Scout. So what is Jungle Scout? Jungle Scout is my secret sauce for identifying products that I want to sell on Amazon. So just go to coursenvy.com/Jungle Scout, scroll down, step 1, install Jungle Scout. So click here. Now in this drop down, products, the Chrome extension. So now we scroll down and just click Get Chrome Extension. As you can see, I've already installed Jungle Scout. It's this little tab here in my Google Chrome browser. So now let's go to Amazon and start searching for products. I typically start in the Amazon bestsellers. So that's at amazon.com/best-sellers/ZGBS. Now we can search by department and look at things that are selling well. This gives me inspiration for things I want to search for and find niches that I can sell in on Amazon. So when people complain that they don't have enough time or don't know what to do when searching for products, the next time you're sitting in front of the TV, just open up Amazon, look at the best sellers, and start browsing through, getting ideas for what's selling on Amazon. So I did that, and after about 5 to 10 minutes of searching, I found Giant Beach Ball Sprinkler. So look at this, low reviews, 128 reviews, 26 reviews, nice price point, around $25. I like that impulse buy price point, $19.99. Think of TV infomercials, right? So now I click that Jungle Scout Chrome extension. So now let's look at this data that Jungle Scout has scraped. So here's that first ranking item. Price is $24.86. BSR, or bestseller rank on Amazon, is 7,575. An estimated 437 sales a month with a revenue of $10,000. The second one, 71 sales a month, nearly $2,000 a month. And so on. This is a really good niche. Honestly, once I found this product, I really didn't want to share it in this live stream. But I want to give you value. Take this product and run with it. Get it listed on Amazon and start making money. So let's close this Jungle Scout extension. Now we want to identify this item. Where can we source it? I typically use AliExpress or Alibaba. So I've done that already. AliExpress, and here I found it. Looks pretty similar, right? The exact same photo. So here it is for $16.52. Next, I want to find out if I can make money selling on Amazon with this product. So I do that with Amazon FBA Calculator. Again, another free tool from Amazon. So search on Google, Amazon FBA Calculator. We need the ASIN from this first one. And the ASIN will be right here in the URL. Or halfway down here. Keep scrolling. Here we go, product information. It's pulling the product dimensions, the weight, the ASIN, the identification number in the Amazon system. And then you can look at the bestseller rank by category even. So here's the big category, 7,575. But as you niche down into these other categories, you can identify they're ranking really high in toys and games, outdoor play, pool and water fun, sprinklers. So I think that's the category I would want to list in once I start selling this product. So let's go back to that FBA calculator, paste in our ASIN, search. So now we can calculate the difference between fulfillment and Amazon fulfillment. Am I shipping it into Amazon Prime or am I FBM, fulfillment by merchant? I'm going to do fulfillment by merchant for this one. So our product was $24, almost $25. So let's price it at $24. I'm going to just assume I'll use a priority flat rate box. That's $5. Cost of product, $16.52. Now just click calculate. There we go. Our net profit is $8 with a net margin of 28%. So I'm good to go on this FBM or fulfillment by merchant for this product. So now we just need to list this product on our Amazon Seller Central account as a private label product under our brand. So I've logged into my Amazon Seller Central. Now in this top nav bar under inventory, in this dropdown, click add a product. Now I don't want to sell on someone else's listing. I don't want to do arbitrage. I want to create my own listing under my own brand. So that is a new product listing. So click create a new product listing. Now we need to find the category. Remember, I already identified the category I wanted to list under that competing Little Tykes brand. So let's go back to that Amazon product listing. So the category was toys and games, sports and outdoor play, pool and water fun, sprinklers. So let's go back to that Amazon create listing. So type in sprinkler. So now toys and games, there's two. Let's refine our search. So toys and games, swimming and pools. So we'll select this first category. So just click that. Now we are on our product listing creation page. So the first thing we want to do is select Advanced View. Now let's get started. First thing is the product ID. You do need a unique product ID for your unique private label product that you are listing on the Amazon Marketplace. So I do this with a UPC code. So click this drop down, UPC. Now, where do I get my UPC codes? There's many options out there for trusted UPC sellers, but I prefer snapupc.com. Then I just click Amazon UPC codes and buy now. So I'll paste in that new UPC code, and then I also create an Excel spreadsheet where I'll paste in that UPC and then paste in my product title. I want to keep a record of all my UPC codes. Now we need to fill out everything in our product listing. Minimally fill out everything with an asterisk that's required. So first thing I look at is product name, maximum of 250 characters. So for product name, I like to lay it out as keyword dash keyword dash keyword, or some specific about that item, color, sizing, and so on. So for this product, let's look at the original listing. Obviously, they included their brand name. They have a lot of brand awareness. But the important keywords our beach ball sprinkler, then I would use dash the dimensions of it, and then dash another important keyword. I'll show you where I find all my keywords in a little bit. So then you can input your brand name, such as Little Tykes, and that'll appear at the beginning of your product name. So that's why I say include only keywords and key terms in this product name, because whatever brand name you input will appear at the beginning of the product name anyway. Next, manufacturer. Typically, I just repeat my brand name. Then manufacturer part number. What is your internal SKU number or internal identification number for this product? This is where you input that number. If you don't have one, I just simply use the name of my product, my brand, and then the size. All just one word, typically 10 to 20 characters. So then scroll down. The more info, the better, because this fleshes out the product information page on your Amazon product listing. But again, at minimum, the asterisk required. So next we scroll up, variations. Now this tab is required if you have variations for your product. Size small, size medium, size large. So if that's the case, you will need more than one UPC code. You need a UPC code for every variation. So let's just click this drop down and look at the options: size, color, style, and so on. So I'll just click one, size. So it's here you'll input those size variations and then add them. So the first variation is small, medium, large. So add those variations, and as you can see, again, we need a seller SKU, our internal identifier number. Next is the product ID. So again, we'll use a UPC code. So you want a separate UPC for each variation. So we'll go back to Snap UPC and purchase a different UPC code for every different size I have. Next, I'll select the condition, new, my price. So I'll have a price for each variation. 24 is what I had. What is your quantity? Since I'm managing my FBM, my shipments by merchant, you can set this quantity to your actual quantity. Since I plan to do drop ship via AliExpress, one product at a time, I'll just set this quantity to 10 and then just manage it as I make sales. And then again, manufacturer part number. This is your internal identifier. I typically use the exact same number, manufacturer and seller SKU. But if your manufacturer has a specific ID, you can input that here. But I personally, since I'm private labeling all these products, use my same seller SKU, which is the same as my manufacturer part number. So next, let's scroll up, offer. So there's a lot of options under this tab, but I'll show you the important ones. First is product tax code. As I discussed in the tax lecture in my Amazon course, speak with your accountant to ensure you are following your state's or country's rules. So for me, based in the United States, I do want to collect sales tax. So I set this up as a general tax. So gen, there it is. So there's my first setting. So next, we want to set our manufactured suggested retail price. So I like to set this at least double the price of what I'm selling it for. So it gives the buyer a feeling that they're getting a deal. So I'll set this at $49.99. Then, since I'm fulfilled by merchant, I want to give myself some time, some handling time before shipping this item. So let's go back to that AliExpress listing. So as you can see, it's free shipping to the United States in 12 to 20 days. I want to cover myself in case it takes that full 20 days. So handling time, 20. And fulfillment, I want to ship this item myself. So that's great. That is FBM, fulfilled by merchant. Now back up to the top. One thing to hit this retail price home and that feeling of the customer getting a deal, I use the sales price as well. So let's scroll down here. So your price 24, we could even set this up. So 39, but let's add a sales price. So people will see the manufacturer price, my set price, and then the actual sales price. So they'll see, wow, the manufacturer says 49, the actual price is 39, and they're selling it to me for 24, buy. It's just that subliminal thing to help push the customer into buying your product. So minimum advertised price is the sale. So sale price is 24, and I'll just set the start date to today of creating the listing, and then I'll click that again and just edit the date to way in the future. So let's go 55. So this is an ongoing sale basically. And then again, I need to set these SKUs. I'll finish this in a bit. So offers done, look good. Compliance. This is again where you can flesh out that item description. So what's the item weight? If it includes a battery, set those specifics. Not many of the products I sell include any of these things, but look it over to see if there's something that your product includes on this page. So next are images. Now this is very important. Your main image must have a white background and is 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels. So a nice square image that people can zoom in on. Then in your other photos, this is where you can get creative. You can do a close-up photo, show the texture of your product. You can show lifestyle photos, people wearing your product, people using your product. Try to use all 9 photos. So next is description. So the product description, this is 2000 characters max. And truly, try to use it entirely. And the cool thing about this description is that you can use HTML within it. So product, blah, blah. Now I can put in a BR. That's going to be a break. So instead of a big stream of words, these lines will be broken up. So a line of text, a white line of text, a line of text, and so on. So just Google basic HTML and you'll learn how to implement HTML into your product description, such as bolding keywords. The next section is key product feature. So let's go back to that original listing. So we scroll down here. This is what this is, the 5 bullet points. So this is a great area to give the customer more information about your product. So this is an area I like to add keywords, really give a short, concise description of the product, benefits of the product, and in the 5th bullet point, a real strong call to action. So for example, all caps letters, limited time offer. Act fast on this sale price of this top rated XYZ product. So to add all 5, just keep clicking add more and fill those out. So one note on these key product features, max 100 characters per line. So try to use the max on each line. And I like to start with a all caps word as my first word. It really draws people's eyes to these key product features. And finally, keywords. Again, fill out as much as you can to flesh out your product description of your product listing on Amazon. So one requirement I see here is a target audience. Just click it for the drop down, boys, girls, unisex. So unisex, and then the most important part of this, these don't appear on your product listing, but this is where Amazon goes to scrape all your keywords and rank you in Amazon search. 250 bytes maximum. So number of bytes equals number of characters. So try to get that 200 to 250 characters and don't put commas in between. That's just wasted characters. This is what I'm talking about. Really a stream of consciousness of words, but then to go deeper and find even better search words, let's use my favorite tool. Go to merchantwords.com/course-envy. This is normally $30, $40 a month, but because we've partnered with them, it's only $9 per month. We don't get any affiliate kickback, don't worry. This is all just benefits to you. So once you create your account, you'll simply just enter a word or phrase, and then Merchant Words kicks out the search volume and suggested keywords similar to that initial word or phrase you input. Then you can just copy and paste those keywords and add them to your search terms. I typically pre-build my entire Amazon listing in a Word doc, and then I use the review function to see what my actual character count and word count is. And then it's really easy to just paste in my product key features, paste in my product description. These are the 4 most important parts of your product listing on Amazon. Your product title, your product description, your product key features, and finally your product search terms. So that's it. Let's click this last tab. Again, flesh out anything that is related to your product on this page. Typically, the only thing I actually fill out on this page are the item dimensions. So again, that's added to the product description on my Amazon product listing. But if it's not required, you don't have to fill it out. But the more information you can provide, the better the listing, the higher the sales I typically see. So once you're all done here, just scroll down and click Save and Finish. And this will create a brand new product that will appear in your Amazon Seller Central inventory, which will be a live listing since we set the date to start today. And we'll start collecting sales and fulfilling orders for this listing, all from our Amazon Seller Central account page. So one of the most common questions I get from students is, how do I rank my products in Amazon? So first things first, let's learn how Amazon ranks products. They do this via their A9 algorithm. You could compare Google search to Amazon search. But ranking on Amazon is much easier than ranking on Google because you don't have to worry about multiple factors that Google uses. For example, Amazon only uses internal factors to determine how to rank products, while Google factors backlinks, social media, anchor text, domain authority, and much more. These are all things you don't need to worry about when ranking your products on Amazon. So now I want to cover the Amazon A9 algorithm ranking factors. First, conversion rate. When someone lands on your Amazon listing, do they purchase or move on? Some things to test to improve your conversion rates include customer reviews, quality of images, and product pricing. Next, relevancy. The factors that affect relevancy tell the A9 algorithm when to consider your product page for a given search term. Relevancy factors include your product title, your key product features, product description, and finally, product search terms. Now the final factor, customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction ranking factors include your seller feedback and order defect rate. So everything I do in this course can be found and performed at sellercentral.amazon.com. Sometimes I'll mention other Amazon sites like Vendor Central or AMS, since I have an Amazon vendor account as well. But any feature I discuss can be found via your Seller Central account. Simply search for it in the top right search bar once logged in at sellercentral.amazon.com. So for every student in this course, I'm assuming everyone taking this course has a professional Seller Central account and has minimally taken my Course Envy Amazon FBA intro course. Now, if you aren't 100% confident with your Amazon Seller Central yet, I highly suggest you check out Amazon's free Seller University at sellercentral.amazon.com/learn. So many students I talked to had no idea this existed. Amazon doesn't really promote it, but it has some amazing content. Obviously, they're not listing any hacks or workarounds like I teach, but it really does provide you with all the fundamentals to become a successful Amazon seller. They literally have hundreds of hours of videos designed to help any seller master the Amazon marketplace. Also remember, if I ever mention something in a lecture, or if you just want to dig deeper on a topic, use the search bar in the top right corner of your Seller Central account. For example, I just searched sponsored products, as this is my bread and butter ad type when it comes to increasing sales on Amazon. So as you can see in the search results on the right side, they give you direct links to tutorials on the topic of sponsored products in their Amazon Seller University. So first, let's get our products optimized for the Amazon algorithm. Remember the 3 ranking factors I mentioned: conversion rate, relevancy, and customer satisfaction. So we want to optimize our product listings to cater to being favored by the Amazon algorithm so they can rank organically in Amazon search results. So first, head over to your Seller Central account and click the inventory menu in the top nav bar and select Manage Inventory from that drop-down menu. On this Manage Inventory page, click the Edit button next to any product you want to edit. So first, let's discuss quality images and pricing. On our actual product listing, we can knock out 2 of the algorithm ranking factors right away. First, for the factor of conversion rate, we can test pricing and images via these two tabs on the Edit Product page. So first, pricing is on the Offer tab. Now, pricing can also be on the Variations tab if your product has variations, such as sizes. But there's no variations for this product, so it's on the Offer tab. So we want to set up all our prices. The first one being MSRP, or Manufactured Suggested Retail Price. Then set your actual price you sell this product for. And finally, your sales price. Now, typically I inflate the MSRP and the your price of the products to give customers a sense that they're getting a real deal on my sales price. The sales price should still net you the profit margin you're seeking on this product. Remember, you are in the business of making money. So don't pursue a product if you aren't making enough money. So for my typical product, I like a net return of at least 30%, but higher is always better. If you can find a product that will still be competitive with other sellers' prices on Amazon. Think about it. If you price your product too high, and it is the exact same thing as the next seller in the search results on Amazon, and they're selling it for $10 less, this pricing failure alone will kill your conversion rate and hurt you in the organic rankings of Amazon search results. So on this slide, you can see my example numbers for this specific product, if you're interested in calculating the price for your own products. So number one, COGS, the cost of goods sold. For this one, it was $7 landed from China. So my sales price that's competitive with other listings is $18.99. Gross profit is revenue minus my COGS, so that's $11.99. Then profit margin is gross profit divided by revenue. So $11.99 divided by $18.99, that's 0.63 or 63% profit margin. And then as a general rule of thumb, I subtract 30% for all my Amazon costs, my fees, FBA, storage, shipping, and so on. So 63 minus 30, I have a net return of 33%. The next thing you can test to up your conversion rates are images. A white background is key for the main image, but test different versions of it to see how it affects your sales. Also, make use of the max number of photos Amazon allows you to upload, and make sure they are all 1000 by 1000 pixels minimum. Zoomable photos alone have helped increase my sales. Customers love those macro shots. Customers also love lifestyle shots to see the product in your hands or next to a human. They like that frame of reference. So like I mentioned, customers also love these close-up photos or zoomable photos. They want to see the details in these macro images. So one thing I do is read my competitors' bad reviews. And typically most bad reviews could have been prevented by simply more product photos. For example, I just saw a 1-star review on a jacket complaining about how they didn't know the sleeves had Velcro closures, otherwise they wouldn't have bought it. Now, I'd rather have 0 sales than 1 sale with a 1-star review. Make the customer 1000% confident that they know exactly what they're getting via high quality photos. Now for the next Amazon algorithm ranking factor, relevancy. Again, these factors can be edited right on your product page. Relevancy factors include the product title, key product features, product description, and product search terms. These are the 4 areas you can always be adding keywords to and optimizing ongoing. The product name is under the Vital Info tab. The product features and product description is on the Description tab. And the search terms are on the Keywords tab. One place I get keywords from is when I run that first automatic sponsored product ad. By doing this, I'll begin to identify keywords that are converting or creating sales, so then I can take those specific converting keywords and add them to my title, to my features, to my search terms, or wherever is the most fitting for the relevancy of that specific converting keyword. So to create a sponsored product ad, log into your Seller Central account and click the advertising menu in the top nav bar, and then select Campaign Manager from the drop-down menu. On this page, click the Create Campaign button. Then for the campaign type, select Sponsored Products. So now name your campaign. I like to name mine so I can quickly and easily identify them, such as product name, auto. Next, set your daily budget. I see the best results running $20 to $50 per day. And finally, select automatic targeting and add your products. Automatic targeting means Amazon will target your ads to all relevant shoppers' searches based around your product information, which means it will pull keywords from your product title and search terms and broad target those and other long tail keywords similar to your product via these sponsored product ads. Once you're ready, click the Launch Campaign button. Now, after running your automatic sponsored product ad for a week or two, log back into your Seller Central account and click the Reports tab in the top nav bar and select Advertising Reports in the drop-down menu. It is on this page where you can pull a report to see what keywords are working for your automatic sponsored products campaign. So for the report type, click Search Term, then you can name it what you want, select the reporting period, and then click the Create Report button, and then download it below. It's in this report we can identify keywords that are converting and add those to our product listing and future manual sponsored product ads. So some key things to look at in this sponsored product search term report is first, the customer search term column. As you can see in the second column, the automatic campaign uses a broad search term to find all variations of a keyword used. This isn't a cheap way to advertise because we're blasting a lot of keywords, right? But it is necessary to mine for these converting keywords. So under that third column, customer search term is the exact keyword customers searched when they saw your sponsored product ad. Now the next column I look at is impressions. This tells me the search volume. Was this a one-off fluke? Somebody entered this long tail keyword once? Or are people searching it again and again? The next column, click-through rate. If it is a low click-through rate, this tells me this keyword is hurting my conversion, as it must not be relevant to my product, hence why people aren't clicking my ad. The next column I look at is ACoS, or average cost of sale column. ACoS is equal to total ad spend divided by sales. The lower the percentage, the better, as this means more sales per ad dollar spent. And finally, I look at the conversion rate column. The higher the better, as this tells me this keyword is relevant and driving sales. So now that I have these converting keywords from this search term report, I'll come back to my Seller Central Campaign Manager, click that Create Campaign button, select a sponsored products campaign again, but this time create a manual targeting campaign. Manual targeting enables you to choose the keywords to target in customers' searches. And then you can set custom bids for each keyword. So scroll down on this page to add your keywords once you click that manual targeting option. So since I know the exact keywords that are converting from that report, I can copy and paste them from that automatic campaign search term report right into this keywords field for this manual targeting sponsored product ad. As for this match type option next to the red arrow, I will select exact, as I know these exact keywords were converting to sales. So I don't want to waste my ad budget testing other keywords. By using this strategy, I've cut my ACoS, or average cost of sales, in half because I am getting laser focused and targeting only relevant keywords. Another great place to source keywords from for your Amazon ads or Amazon product listing is merchantwords.com. Now, this is not an affiliate link. I don't get paid a thing to promote their services, but I love and use their software so much, they offered me a discount for my students at merchantwords.com/CourseEnvy. It's normally priced $30, but it's just $9 for you. At Merchant Words, you can enter a keyword, and they will scrape Amazon for similar keywords and provide you the search volume for each as well. Okay, so we've covered optimizing your product listing for ranking organically in Amazon search results. Now let's cover the ranking factors of customer reviews and seller feedback. So besides using a software to automatically request feedback and reviews from your customers, these are my top 3 strategies for getting feedback and reviews myself. First, friends and family. This one's a no-brainer and easy way to get your first 5-star review. Now, the strategy I use is not in accordance to Amazon's terms. But if you do it with friends and family you trust, Amazon will never find out. So what I do is have my friends and family pay full price for the product. Then I just give them cash to cover the expense. All I ask them in exchange is to leave a review and a seller feedback, preferably 5 stars each. Now, like I said, this is against Amazon's terms to pay for reviews, but this is the safest route around it I have found. One note though, just avoid getting reviews from family members with your same address or same last name, which is why I do this with a rotation of friends. Launch a new product, hit up these 2 friends. Launch a new product, hit up these other 2 friends. Keep it in a rotation so it's nothing that Amazon can track. Again, do this at your own risk as it is against Amazon's terms. So number 2, build a customer email list. You can do this via package inserts. So with my products I send to customers, I will include a little business card in my product's packaging that states, "Thank you for your purchase. If you're interested in testing our future products and hearing about our company's giveaways or contests, head over to this URL now." Then at that URL, I will have an email lead capture field, such as MailChimp or ConvertKit. Then when I launch future products, I will email this list first at a deeply discounted sales price. These recurring customers are much more likely to leave reviews and seller feedback from my data. And number 3, Amazon's Early Reviewer Program. This is a must-use program for every new product you launch on Amazon. Once logged into your Seller Central account, click the Advertising tab in the top nav bar, and in that drop-down menu, select Early Reviewer Program. Once on this page, paste in your new product SKU that has under 5 reviews in this Submit SKU to Enroll field, then click that Check Eligibility button. If the product listing is eligible, you will then submit it for enrollment, which costs $60 for 5 reviews. What Amazon does is incentivize buyers with a $1 to $3 Amazon.com gift card. Now the one downfall here, unlike asking family and friends for reviews, is that you may not get all 5-star reviews. But again, if you have a great product, don't worry, it will show up in your reviews. I've had nothing but great luck with this early reviewer program for myself and clients, averaging 4.5-star reviews thus far. And the great thing is, it is $60 for 5 total reviews, or your money back. So truly no risk. Now I mentioned earlier, software that automatically emails your customers requesting feedback and requesting reviews. I only suggest SalesBacker. This is the best software for this. So head over to CourseEnvy.com/SalesBacker to learn more. But basically this automatically emails your Amazon customers throughout the buying cycle and requests those product reviews and requests those seller feedbacks, all automatically. So as for seller feedback, the Amazon algorithm favors products listed by seller accounts that have a high number of 5-star feedbacks. So just so you know the difference between reviews and feedback, when you're on a product listing, you'll always notice the total reviews and average star rating for that product right below the product title. And you can just click that customer review link to see the reviews, or even leave a review. So this URL you could share directly with your customers or friends and family you're seeking a review from. Just have them click that Write a Customer Review button after they receive your order in the mail, so you can get this verified purchase badge next to their review. So those are reviews. What's seller feedback? Again, when you're on any product listing, notice the sold by seller name in that price buy box on the right side of your screen. Let's click that hyperlinked seller name on this listing. It is on this page you can learn more about the seller, what products they sell, and most importantly, their seller feedback. Remember, seller feedback is different from product reviews. Those appear on the product listing. Seller feedback is truly a metric only Amazon looks at, as your average buyer will never navigate to this page. So first, you have 2 options to collect seller feedback. Automate seller feedback collection with software like SalesBacker, or B, manually email your customers requesting seller feedback with this link below. So now for the final organic algorithm ranking factor, order defect rate. Order defect rate is represented as a percentage and is the key measure of your ability to provide a good customer experience. The 3 components that make it up are the A to Z guarantee claim rate, negative feedback rate, and service chargeback rate. You can find your ODR on the Account Health dashboard at sellercentral.amazon.com/performance/dashboard. Basically, if you're very descriptive on your product page and have great photos, this will be no worry. These defects and claims come with damaged goods, returns, and bad customer experiences. Keep your customers satisfied, and your organic rank in Amazon will only climb. Now that you know how to organically rank in Amazon searches, I always advise my clients to take your reach to the next level with paid advertising. So you not only appear high in organic searches, but also at the top of search results via sponsored product ads and sponsored brands. So on your Seller Central account, click that Advertising tab and then click Campaign Manager in the dropdown. Then click that Create Campaign button. Now this is what I'm talking about. You can control the top of Amazon search results via sponsored product ads and sponsored brand ads. By using both of these Amazon paid ad types, you can potentially monopolize the entire above the fold search results for your specific products. Let me show you sponsored brands. So this is very similar to the sponsored products campaign setup, but the main difference is that these ads can drive users to a specific store landing page or provide a headline banner ad with 3 or more products the user can navigate to. The first option being the Amazon store. Once you select this option, you'll be prompted to choose a store. An Amazon store is something that you will need to create before using this ad type. Now there's no coding required for building this store page, but you do need your brand to be brand registered with Amazon. So head over to this URL to learn more about creating your Amazon store. Creating an Amazon store is really like creating your own e-commerce website hosted on Amazon. It's truly an invaluable asset. A great example of an Amazon store is Amazon Basics at amazon.com/Amazon Basics. This is Amazon's own private label store. So if you have a brand with a trademark and sell on Amazon, this is a requirement to create an Amazon store as soon as possible. So again, head to this Amazon stores page. If your brand isn't registered yet, you'll have to do that first. Just head over to the URL brandregistry.amazon.com and enroll your brand today. In order to enroll your brand, you do need a brand name that has an active registered trademark. To learn more about these requirements for brand registry, head over to this URL, brandservices.amazon.com/FAQ. So back to our sponsored brands ad. The second type of sponsored brands ad is simply a new product list page. This ad type will create a page featuring 3 or more of your products to be featured on a product list page. So at a minimum of 3 products to be displayed in this headline banner ad, only use this type of ad if first, you have 3 products, and second, if you have 3 products that make sense to group together in a banner ad. For example, let's say a toilet paper holder, an air freshener, and Kleenex. That is a nice bathroom-themed banner ad grouping similar products that make sense together. So take action today to start ranking organically with these Amazon algorithm factors. And also take advantage of the power of Amazon advertising to have your products appear at the top of Amazon search results right away. An Amazon Lightning Deal is a time-bound promotional offer where a product is featured for several hours on the Amazon Deals page. You can use the Lightning Deals dashboard to submit Lightning Deals for a fee. All proposed Lightning Deals require Amazon approval to run on the Amazon Deals page. Lightning Deals can be found throughout Amazon.com, but are always available on Amazon's Today's Deals page or Prime Day page. Lightning Deals are available 1 per customer until either the promotion period for the deal expires or all the available inventory for that deal has been claimed. So log into your Amazon Seller Central account and click Advertising, and in that dropdown, select Lightning Deals. And once on your Lightning Deals dashboard, click the Create button in the left sidebar. When a Lightning Deal is available for your account, Lightning Deal recommendations will appear on this Create page. So all the products that are available for Lightning Deals will appear under this recommendation section. So at the top of this possible Lightning Deal section, you'll first see the potential product image and name. Then below that is the suggested schedule and the maximum deal retail price. Then below that is the minimum deal quantity. This is the deal quantity Amazon will set aside for this deal price. And finally, the fee Amazon will charge for this lightning deal. So click the edit button under this potential lightning deal. Then you can adjust the schedule, the maximum deal price. So if you want to sell a lot more, set it even lower. And then you can change the deal quantity. As you can see, there's a minimum 110. But if we have a ton of quantity we want to move, change that higher. As you can see, changing this deal to a non-peak holiday week, I will save 50% on the Amazon Lightning Deal fee, which is now only $150 compared to the $300 during the Black Friday week. Once you're happy with this deal, click the Submit button. Then you will get a confirmation that your Lightning Deal has been submitted for review. Not all deals are approved, so really put your best deal forward to get approved by Amazon. Now, one note, as you choose and create your Lightning Deal, take into account the following tips to improve the success of your deal. First, seasonality. All products have an optimal time of year to sell to customers. Choose the week that best optimizes the seasonality of your product. Next, on Amazon competition. Your Lightning Deal might be the best priced product on Amazon, but consider whether the price is competitive to similar products from other brands and sellers. So your Lightning Deal price better beat their actual retail price. And finally, off Amazon prices. The suggested price ensures that your product is the best priced product on Amazon. However, consider whether the Lightning Deal price is competitive to prices on websites outside of Amazon. So think about it. This Lightning Deal price has to be lower than your competition on Amazon and has to be lower than the price on your website. So to view and edit your Lightning Deals, just click the All option in the left sidebar, then click the View button next to the Lightning Deal you want to edit, cancel, or see statistics on. Okay, before we get started with marketing on Amazon, I want to cover two acronyms I'll be mentioning often. First, CPC, or cost per click. This is how much you pay for each click of your ads. Next is ACOS, the advertising cost of sale. This is the percent of sales spent on advertising. So as you can see, write this formula down. Advertising cost of sale, ACOS, equals total cost of advertising divided by total sales generated from those ads. Then multiply that times 100% to find your ACOS percent. So take a look at this screenshot, for example. This is in my Amazon Campaign Manager, and in that far right column is the ACOS percentage. One of the keywords for our product ad, as you can see, the CPC, or cost per click, is 53 cents. And we've spent $14.75 on clicks already. This total ad spend divided by the total sales this ad has created equals the ACOS. So $14.75 divided by $139.95 in sales equals 11% ACOS, or advertising cost of sale. I typically am willing to spend up to 50% ACOS as long as I have enough profit margin built in. Plus, we all know what sales equal on Amazon. More sales equal a higher BSR, or bestseller rank, and therefore higher organic rankings for our product listings under these specific keywords. So I'm willing to spend more on Amazon ads to increase my organic sales, or organic rank, therefore increasing my organic sales. But the eventual goal with Amazon ads is to get a very low ACOS percent. My prime target is under 30% ACOS. The lower the ACOS, the better. Because think of it, a lower ACOS means you're spending less on ads and increasing the sales generated by those ads. Let's look at an example. My product retail price is $25. My FBA fees are $12. My cost of goods sold are $6. So my profit per sale is $7. So with our profit being $7, this means anything under $7 will be profitable with each sale we make. So I can spend up to $7 on advertising, and that's my break-even point. So now to calculate our break-even ACOS, this equals profit divided by retail price. So our break-even ACOS is $7 profit divided by a $25 retail price point, therefore equaling 28%. So this calculation tells me I need to keep my ACOS percent under 28% if I want to stay profitable on this product. With sponsored product ads, you can drive sales on Amazon.com with keyword targeted ads. The great thing about sponsored product ads is that you only pay for clicks. And if you're targeting the correct keywords, chances are your conversion rates should be higher. Sponsored product ads appear above and below the search results for your specified keyword you searched for, and these ads also appear on the product pages themselves. So in this first example, as you can see, these top two ads are targeting the keyword college notebook. The backpack product listing is obviously using broad keywords as they're appearing under an incorrect search query. Now if I scroll to the bottom of these search results, you'll see the second area these sponsored product ads appear, which are at the bottom of the search page. And finally, you'll see sponsored product ads appear on product listing pages about halfway down the page, under sponsored products related to this item. So to create a sponsored products ad, first log into your Amazon account. Then click the Advertising tab in the top nav bar. Then choose the sponsored products ad for your ad campaign type. So I'll name my sponsored product campaign. Typically I name it the keyword I'm targeting and then the keyword match type. I want to be very specific in the way I name my campaigns, so it makes it really easy for me later on when I'm digging into the data and Amazon reports. So I can quickly identify, oh, college notebooks broad. Oh, converting keywords for X product exact, and so on. Now I've mentioned a couple of match types for keywords. There's actually 3 types. So let me take a quick tangent here to discuss these 3 keyword match types, which are broad, phrase, and exact match. Your ad will be shown when a shopper's search on Amazon matches a keyword in your campaign. Match types include broad, phrase, and exact match. For exact match, your ads will only appear when someone searches for your exact keyword. So this won't include searches with other terms. Next, our phrase match. Your ad will be shown when someone searches for your exact keyword or your exact keyword with additional words before or after it. So it's a phrase match allowing for a word before or after that exact keyword. And finally is broad match. The keyword can match a shopper's search terms in any order along with other close variant keywords, making the net very broad. So I typically start with 3 campaigns: an auto-targeting campaign, a manual targeting campaign with broad keywords, and then a manual targeting campaign with exact keywords. I'll delve deeper into this later, but basically I use these broad keywords and auto-targeting to identify converting keywords I may not have thought of or found during my research. So after a week, I will look at my campaign reporting and identify which keywords are driving the most sales, the most conversions. Then I will either create a new campaign or add these converting keywords to my exact match campaign. Exact match keywords will get you your lowest ACOS because you're being laser focused with your targeting. Rather than a broad search keyword, like that backpack example, I typed in college notebook and a backpack showed up. They're obviously using broad keywords and showing their ad to customers that aren't searching for a backpack. From my data over the years, I see Amazon truly favors exact match keyword campaigns over the broad search ads. Remember, Amazon is making money from clicks, so they want the highest and most relevant ads showing so customers click these ads. Amazon made over $1 billion last year from their internal ad network alone, so they want you to be successful with your Amazon campaigns. So if I did a broad match for hand mixer, this would also match search results for mixers electric, hand 5-speed mixer, white hand mixer. Next, phrase match. Remember, my exact keyword, but add search terms to the beginning and end of that exact phrase. So lightweight hand mixer stainless steel. But notice, I can't split that exact phrase. So hand 5-speed mixer, that's not a phrase match. That phrase can't be separated. It's either a keyword added to the beginning or end of that exact phrase. And then finally, exact match, it is that. Hand mixer only, or hand mixers plural. Electric hand mixer, that's a phrase match. That search result wouldn't show my ad. So that's why I like to use phrase match or exact match once I identify those converting keywords. So now back to the campaign. We've named our campaign. Next, you'll select a daily budget and add duration. I typically run a ton of split tests until I identify those converting keywords. So you can start with as little as $1 per day, but I like to do a $5 to $20 per day daily budget. Then I'll just run the ad continuously as I'm checking these ads daily to see which ones are performing at a low ACOS. Then after a week or so, I'll shut off the losers that have greater than a 50% ACOS and extract those converting keywords from those ads and either add them to my exact match campaign or create a new one titled Converting Keywords Exact Match. You can turn off or pause campaigns whenever. So unless you're forgetful and need to set a date range, I suggest choosing Run Campaign Continuously starting today. So now I've mentioned automatic and manual targeting campaigns. My 3 go-to campaigns are automatic, manual broad match, and then manual exact match. Automatic isn't a bad idea off the start because it can generate new keyword ideas this way. But in general, these broad keywords or automatic targeting campaigns will cost more as they aren't targeted and sometimes they won't be very relevant ads, like the backpack showing up for college notebooks. But automatic targeting in a nutshell is Amazon scraping keywords from your listing and then self-optimizing automatically and learning as it gets clicks. But the thing is, you may have missed some important keywords within your back end of your listing, within your product title, within your key product features. So that's why I like this manual hack for scraping the top Amazon listings or my competitors for the keywords they used. So now once you click manual targeting, scroll down, you'll be prompted to search for your product on Amazon that you want to promote. You can search by keyword, product name, or ASIN. Your first option will be Add Suggested Keywords. Click the Add Your Own Keywords tab. Then paste in this list of top keywords. Next, you'll want to scroll through this list and delete anything too generic. For example, I found one that was way too broad. It was just the single keyword spiral, so I deleted that. Next, click that Keyword Match drop-down menu to select the keyword match type. Again, I see the best results from exact, as Amazon prefers these relevant and exact keywords for their sponsored product ads. Make sure the match type is exact, and then click Add These Keywords. Then for our second campaign, we'll test automatic targeting. You won't select any keywords for this type of campaign. You'll let Amazon choose the keywords to target, and it'll self-optimize. But like I said, rarely does automatic targeting have a lower ACOS percent than my manual targeting campaigns. But I always like to split test it and see which keywords are driving the results and that lowest ACOS percent. Plus, with automatic targeting, Amazon may find keywords that you didn't even consider. So how do I retrieve these automatic keywords that are discovered? Via broad or automatic targeting. So on your campaign manager page, notice in the top the Ad Reports link, click that. Then you'll be redirected to the Reports tab. On this reports page, click the Search Term Report. Then click the Report button. This report will be in a text file format. So just Control A and copy the entire contents of that text file and paste it into an Excel to review. The columns I focus on in the search term report are the customer search terms, the ACOS, and the product sales. It is in these columns you will identify new keywords or search terms to target via the manual targeting campaigns you create. You will also identify the keywords that drive the lowest percent ACOS, or average cost of sale. And finally, you will find search terms that drove the most product sales. The search term report is a great way to make use of the market intelligence data Amazon is constantly collecting. Take-A-Metric's Flywheel is a retail optimization platform that gives you business, product, and advertising insights on Amazon. It helps you put advertising in context of your overall business and analyze not just at the account level, but at the product level. With Flywheel, we take into account your fees, ad spend, and cost of goods to give you your gross margin and profit. You can also take actions to change your metrics, such as adding new keywords and making keyword bid changes. So here's a live look into the Flywheel home screen. You can analyze your overall business and also get an idea for your next steps. So as you can see at the top of the screen, in my highlighted red box, so first let's look at that estimated gross profit. So we can see how much money and profit we've made over a given time period. Then we have total sales, total ad spend, and finally that last metric, TACOS, or tacos. This is your total ad cost per sale. This tells you how your ad spend is impacting your overall business. Next, I've highlighted opportunities. The opportunities section lets you know what your next steps are and what actions you need to take. So you'll look here to see what products need COGS entered, or cost of goods sold, what campaigns need adjusting, and what weekly keyword recommendations you need to act on. So that COGS, or cost of goods sold, is a critical metric for you to enter so you can get the proper SKU level margin and profitability reporting output by this Flywheel software. Now finally, on this Flywheel dashboard or home screen is the Discover Flywheel box. This indicates all the bid changes made for you over the past 30 days. The Flywheel software has a price-aware bidding algorithm that takes into account a product's selling price to get you the right bid faster. So with this automation, you can save time by letting the machine learning algorithm evaluate and change hundreds of bids per day for you. So now, as you can see in the left sidebar, the campaigns page is highlighted, so we can see actual campaigns running within Amazon right in this dashboard. So now notice the red column I have highlighted, the Set Max Ad Cost Per Sale, or MAX. Enabling this automation is as simple as setting this max ad cost per sale at each campaign level. So this metric indicates how much you are willing to spend on advertising per sale. A higher MACS means that you are willing to be more aggressive, while a lower MACS means you're more focused on profitability. Now, as you can see in the left sidebar, under My Products, I'm on the Product Metrics page. In the Product Metrics section of Flywheel, you can see the gross profit and margin for each SKU. You can also review performance for a particular ASIN or product line. Now notice in the far right-hand column, you can see whether a product is being advertised, and if so, in how many campaigns. Outside of strategic exceptions, most products should only be advertised in one auto and one manual campaign. Now notice the columns I have highlighted in the middle of the screen, the estimated gross margin and estimated gross profit. So we can sort by margin to see if your products with high margins can benefit from extra advertising and where you should consider scaling back advertising spend. Another thing I love in this software, notice in the left sidebar, I'm under Advertising, Keyword Actions, and this first tab, Negative Keywords. Effective campaign management requires regular keyword actions, in addition to bid changes. Negative keywords are one way to cut out wasted ad spend and make a campaign more efficient. Make sure to evaluate each recommendation for relevancy, dollars spent, and how long it's been running before acting on that search term suggestion. The next tab on this keyword actions page, automatic to manual suggestions. So this automatic to manual section lets you explore and exploit your best performing search terms from your automatic campaigns. So you can take these best performing keywords and add them to your manual campaign. A mirrored campaign structure is ideal for ease of campaign management and optimal performance. Next, under targeting improvements, we can refine match types on keywords by adding more phrase and exact match type keywords. While narrowing match type keywords will produce a smaller search volume, they can help you spend more efficiently and capture market share for those relevant searches. Now, the final part of this software I want to cover is analytics, as you can see in the left sidebar. So on the analytics custom page, you can click this drop down and view all the available metrics. But as you can see, there are two tabs. This custom page lets you pick any two metrics to compare and analyze the performance at your account level. It's important to review performance regularly so you can make adjustments to bidding and keyword strategies. Keyword research is a crucial step in determining keywords you want to rank for in search engines. Keywords are used in social media bios, page and post titles, and within the content on those pages, within URLs, within meta descriptions, YouTube video descriptions, social media posts, and on and on. So when a client tells me they never did keyword research before creating their social media bios, I shake my head. Why do all this work to then not even be found organically in Google search? Yes, you can build your brand awareness eventually around your business name and rank organically for your business name, i.e. Course Envy, as you can see in this Google search screen. But in the meantime, you want to be found via organic searches. When I say organic searches, I mean when a person inputs a word or string of words into Google and clicks search, that top ranking website that isn't an ad is the #1 ranked organic search. So as you can see, when I input the keyword Course Envy into Google search, our website, CourseEnvy.com, is the first thing that appears in organic search results. Then if you want to dig deeper, you can see the keywords I'm targeting to rank organically for via the meta description below that page title. Quickly scanning it, Amazon FBA, big keyword, social media marketing, Facebook ads, and so on. So here's an example of an organic search. I input Facebook course, click search, and as you can see, I'm notified which ones are ads in Google. So these top 3, top 4 are all ads. The first organic search that appears as the #1 organic search result is Facebook Blueprint. This is Facebook's own certification program, so obviously it's very relevant. It's their own website behind that course, so facebook.com. You have the keyword in the title, in the URL, in the meta description. Obviously, this has a lot of clout, so it should rank organically #1. So I use keyword research in two ways. I use it to rank organically and via Google AdWords. So let me show you how I ranked above Facebook via Google Ads. So right here, Marketing Mastery Guide 2017, I created a Google AdWords campaign and targeted the keyword for my Facebook ads course. So whenever you search a term, that's the difference. These ones that appear under ads are there because someone paid a certain amount per click to appear in front of users who searched this term. So there's a paid ranking for this keyword. Obviously you can see above the fold are all ads. So this tells you how important eventually getting into Google AdWords is and ranking for these keywords. But if you don't have the budget just yet, that's why I say master keyword research so you can rank for those long tail keywords organically. So step #1 is finding seed keywords you want to rank organically for in Google search. You want to eventually rank for many keywords, but start by focusing on a keyword that you will positively rank #1 for in Google search. So as you can see in this screenshot of Google search, I rank for both single keywords and multiple word keywords. These are called long tail keywords. Now most of my clients think they should rank for single keywords the keywords with the highest search volumes. Now, yes, ranking for those 5,000 search volume to 1 million plus search volume single keywords sounds awesome. But the competition to rank for those single keywords is nearly impossible. You need backlinks, an aged and trusted domain, a ton of relevant content, and you still might not rank for these highly competitive one-word keyword phrases. It's the 2 to 3 keyword phrases and longer that you want to target and that I target for my clients. Look at this graphic. Don't even try to rank for that generic search phrase. Rather, create a blog or a page with titles and meta descriptions using these long tail keywords, such as men's shoe size, insert size, or red Nike men's running shoes. There's a great long tail keyword. These are longer keyword phrases that, yes, are searched less than the keyword shoes alone. But these long tail keywords are easier to rank for in Google. Now think about long tail keywords for a second. When people search for shoes online, do they just type in the keyword shoes? Sometimes yes, but for the most part, that is just one keyword from the long tail keyword most people search for. For example, cheap red Converse shoe size 10. Now that's a great long tail keyword that we can go and research and find out if it's worth creating an article around, worth creating a product around, and worth ranking for in Google. So step number 2, generate keywords. Now that we know we need to rank for long tail keywords, how do we generate them? This is one of the most common questions I get from clients at Course Envy. How do I generate keywords? I first respond to them with, you know your business best. Let's start with the names of your products, the name of your services, and input those into Google search. What keywords do you see in the titles and meta descriptions? This is where you should start. These top ranking organic listings and even Google AdWords obviously did something correct to rank on the first page of Google search for these keywords. But Google search is not enough. Go ahead, pause the video, take a screenshot of this. This is how you generate keyword ideas. Some may seem super simple, but you will be surprised at how many keyword ideas you will generate from these. Look up forums in your niche. Go to your library. See what book titles and subtitles are used. Use Ubersuggest or use Google Autocomplete. Search your initial products and keywords in Wikipedia. Or again, put your keywords into Google and see what those top Google ads, usually the top 3 to 4 listings, what keywords are they using in their descriptions, in their ad titles? Look at newspapers. What are the headlines that are catching people's attention? Look at your competitors. What other niche sites are ranking for these keywords? Go into Amazon and eBay. Use the autocomplete function in the search field. Browse affiliate networks like CJ.com or ClickBank. Use sites like Google Trends to see if you're getting any search volume for your keyword and to get ideas for other keywords. Go shopping. What products are like yours and see what the packaging uses for keywords. Watch TV. Don't fast forward through the commercials. Watch infomercials late at night. You'll be surprised at all the branding you'll see and usage of various keywords. Subscribe to some magazines within your niche. Or simply look around your house. There's plenty of products that you use every day. So start to notice the words, branding, and subtitles on all of them. Now, 2 of my favorite things from that graphic are Amazon and Google Search. But I use the autocomplete function. So let's type in a keyword we want to rank for. We think we want to rank for meal planners. Maybe I'm a fitness coach and I've created a great meal planner to keep all my clients on a strict diet. So as you can see, as I start to type in, look at the autocomplete. Meal prep, Meals on Wheels, meal prep ideas, meal plan. That's a good sign. It's the 4th autocomplete. A lot of people are searching it. Meal plan, meal planner, meal planning app, meal plan template. We can take all of these keywords and use them in articles we create. Next is Amazon. They have the same feature of autocomplete. So as you can see, keyword suggestions all day. Meal prep containers, meal prep, meal replacement shakes. I can create my next product around these suggestions. So let's just click this prep containers. We'll click the first one here. Now, a great thing I pull from these actual Amazon listings for keyword ideas, scroll down to the bullet points. Look in these bullet points because Amazon sellers use keywords within each one of these bullet points that are related to this Amazon product title. So, best keywords in the title, supporting keywords in the bullet points. So when I brainstorm keyword ideas, I like to break it down into two niches of common Google searches. The first being buyers. What words do buyers pair with keywords when they search within Google? This is a great way to extend a single keyword into a long tail keyword. So common keyword add-ons I use: best, then the keyword. So best laptop computer, top rated PC, new Samsung phone. Next, use your keyword and then who is it for? Halloween costume for dogs, survival kit for hikers. Next, reviews. If I'm going to buy something, I'm definitely going to type in my keyword I'm searching for and then reviews. Next, where to buy that keyword, or simply buy Dell laptops, buy iPhones. Next, I like to pair my keyword with what's the price look like: cheap, luxury, expensive. This is a common word paired with a keyword. Cheap hair curlers. This next one pairs with that well. Keyword on sale, keyword coupon code. You can flip this either way. Promo code, keyword. Next, keyword under money amount. So a common one here are higher end items. I like to build affiliate sites around these higher end items, and people will find them via this lead funnel, such as best laptop under $500, best men's shaver under $50. Next, buyers like to compare things. So Sony versus Samsung. And then you can get even more specific with those two keywords, including, say, a specific model number. The second niche of online searchers I target are info seekers. So pair your seed keyword with some of these terms to create long tail keywords. First, how to, guide to, how do you, then the keyword, how to tie your tie. Next, easy, easy way to clean a stove. Next, I like to use top 10s or best 5. Just insert your number of choice, and then you can test and see if anybody's searching that. So top 10 men's suits. Next, you can flip that first one, how to, and do keyword tutorial, keyword training, keyword course, how to, guide, instructions. So in that same vein, DIY, do it yourself, then the keyword. This is great for recipes or instructions, or how to build a table, DIY. DIY office desk. Then again, we see a repeat of the verses for info seekers. This keyword versus this keyword. Next, in the same vein of how to, eliminate, get rid of, prevent, fix, then your keyword. And finally, just like the verses one, compare or comparison of keyword. So now that you have your keywords generated, now what? How do you collect the data you need to see which keywords are worth ranking for? Enter Longtail Pro to the rescue. I personally use this keyword research software for myself and all my clients. So head over to CourseEnvy.com/longtailpro to learn everything you need to know about this software. We need to input our keywords into Longtail Pro and evaluate them. So first, input your seed keywords, those keywords we generated in step 2, then click the Retrieve button. Next, just scroll down to see your keyword results. Here you'll see the monthly search volume, the competition, and more metrics. Step 4 is picking the winning keyword. My first priority when picking a keyword I want to rank for in Google is keyword competitiveness. This is a number from 0 to 100 that measures how difficult it is to rank on the first page of Google for that keyword. This metric is calculated using the page title, majestic trust flow and citation flow, backlinks, site age, and other factors of the top 10 results found in Google for the keyword you searched. A higher keyword competitiveness score equates a higher level of difficulty to rank for that keyword. I like to target an average KC below 40, but less than 30 is optimal. So back to our keyword search results. Look at the column labeled average KC. This is the keyword competitiveness rating. All these high search volume keywords are very difficult to rank for, all at 40 to 50 KC and above. So let's click that average KC column to sort by the lowest KC to greatest. Now this is much more interesting. There's several long tail keywords here we can rank for in this list. Notice all these KCs are 40 and below. The most interesting one that jumps out at me is the keyword meal planners printable. It's below that 40 KC rating. It has a nice monthly search volume of 1,300. So just looking at this right now, without any further research, I would actually suggest this to my client who owns a health blog to create a blog post and possibly even a product around this long tail keyword. They could pay as low as 21 cents for the Google ad clicks, which will lead people to their website, and there they can set up a ConvertKit lead capture form. In exchange for people inputting their email, my client will give them a printable meal planner. Then my client can remarket their health products and other items to this list of people who claimed the free printable meal planners. This is why Longtail Pro is so awesome. All the data you need is in one location. So make sure to check out that link to learn more about Longtail Pro. How to use Google Keyword Planner. Now, if you're not familiar with this tool, or if you've never used Google AdWords, totally okay. But if you're like me, you're going to be using this tool daily. It's an amazing tool, and it's provided for free by the biggest search engine on earth. So basically what this tool does is you input a keyword, and Google does a search and outputs what the average monthly searches are, the competition, the suggested bid on Google AdWords, and various other variables that you want to seek for that keyword. So in order to use the Google Keyword Planner, you will need to create a Google Ads account. So just go to ads.google.com, create an account, log into your Gmail account or create one. Then Google Ads will force you to create your first ad campaign. They'll lead you through step by step and then have you input your billing information. But don't worry, you don't have to launch that ad. Once you create that first campaign, on the campaign dashboard you can just pause that campaign. So you'll actually never spend any money on that campaign if you don't want to. So once you've created your account and paused that campaign, just go to Tools and then Keyword Planner. Or you can go there direct by going to ads.google.com/keyword planner. So there's two options here. If we already have keywords, we can search the past volume of those keywords via this. But if we're looking for new keywords to target, we'll use this option, Find New Keywords. So I'll click this. So it's here I can input competitors' URLs or my seed keyword ideas. So best online courses. Let's try that keyword. Get started. So here we go. This has roughly 1,000 monthly searches. And some other ideas are best online MBA. These are some great ideas we can write down. Let's sort that by volume. Cheapest online MBA, best online certificate programs. So we're getting some ideas we can input here and use for our future blog posts or keywords for our product listings and so on. So if you already have your keywords and now you just want to find out the search volume on Google, that's great. Let's go back to the Keyword Planner homepage and select Get Search Volume. So now I'll input those same keywords and then I'll click Get Started. So what I want to do, we're not actually running this ad, but I want to max this out so I can see the actual impressions for that keyword. So let's just type 999 and there we go. We can see what the max CPC is for this keyword. So 1425. Just press enter. So there we go. This is the actual search volume data in google.com for this specific keyword. So best online courses, we're maxed out our CPC. I would never actually bid that. As you can see, the average CPC is $6.68. So this is just used so I can find the actual search volume or impressions. So 14,000 is the actual impressions for this keyword in the United States. So let's just do that math. 14,000 divided by 30 days in a month. So that's right around 460 people per day search this keyword. So this keyword has a nice search volume, so I would definitely add it to my list. And then I would check the keyword competition in Longtail Pro to see if it's something I actually want to rank for and can easily rank for. So now you can see the difference with Google Keyword Planner. One is for finding the actual search volume, and the other is for getting keyword ideas. So past search volume, finding new keywords via seed keywords or actual websites such as udemy.com. Search that site, and now it's scraping keywords relevant to that website. Create e-commerce website, online cooking courses, and so on. So I definitely suggest using both Google Ads Keyword Planner and Longtail Pro for finding keyword competition and which keywords are most easy to rank for. Have you ever been browsing Amazon and you stumbled upon a very unique showcase or portfolio of products that are specific to one brand? These are what you call an Amazon store. I like to compare these to mini e-commerce stores within Amazon. These help shoppers discover your products in a portfolio format where you can use text, videos, images, related products, best-selling products, and group them all together into a great little mini website format called Amazon Stores. Then you can use this unique URL as a landing page. So let's create an Amazon store. Click the Stores tab in the top nav bar. Amazon Stores is a free self-service product that allows brands to create single or multi-page stores on Amazon. Like I said, you can showcase your brand and neatly display your product selection. I like to compare Amazon Stores to the likes of an exclusive Shopify or exclusive WooCommerce store right on Amazon.com. There's no other competition on these pages, just your brand's products, text, images, and videos. And again, these Amazon stores are the perfect custom URL, exclusively listing your products, data, videos, and more. Talk about a shareable, high-converting page. That's what Amazon stores are. Now, one note here, before creating your Amazon store, you will need to register your brand via the Amazon Brand Registry. So just head over to brandregistry.amazon.com. So in order to register your brand with Amazon, you will need a trademark. So this can come in the form of a word mark or a design mark for your exact brand. So whatever the brand name is that you're putting on your product's packaging, this is what Amazon wants you to register for, to therefore protect your brand. So you can just speak with a local attorney that has a specialty in IP or intellectual property. So you can register your brand name trademark, whether that's the word mark, for example, like the word Amazon, or a design mark that is the actual brand logo. You can also do this on websites like LegalZoom and other online legal service sites. So once you get your trademark filed and you have that trademark number, then you can register on Amazon for the brand registry. So you can not only create this Amazon store, but also protect your brand. So other sellers can't hijack your listing because your brand is registered. So first off, name your Amazon store. This is typically just your brand name. Next, upload your brand logo. Use a square 400 by 400 pixel image. Then click the Next button to choose a template for your Amazon store page. Click through each type of store page template to see which one you prefer. I almost always choose the marquee option for the homepage of the Amazon store. And then for each subpage, typically a product category page, I'll select a product grid template. So select your template and add your page description, then click the Save button. Now that you've selected a template for your store, it's now time to build out your store pages. As you can see, you can use a single page or build multiple pages for your Amazon store. I like to build several pages, as most of my brands have several categories of products. So I like to look at it as one page per category, so I can share specific info to each category or varying products on an individual page within my Amazon store. So in this left sidebar, you can see I have the marquee template for the specific home page I've selected. But I can click that Add a Page button, then select the product grid template for one of my specific categories, and so on. So just keep adding pages via this left sidebar. Click the one you want to edit that template in the middle section. So this middle section consists of these tiles. Think of these as page widgets. This is where you build out your store page's content, including that text, videos, product listings, product galleries, your best-selling items, and so on. As you can see, I have the top right tile selected, and I'm adding a product listing to appear in this section of the store page. I can edit it in the right sidebar. Make sure to check out the external resources of this lecture to see the Amazon store page creative requirements PDF I attached. This gives you the required image sizes, tile requirements, and so on. Or to view this online, simply Google Amazon Store's Creative Asset Requirements. Here's an example of an Amazon store page. This is the Amazon Basics store page. As you can see, there's the brand logo, the hero image or banner at the top, then the navigation bar. So this is what I was talking about. Each page has its own template. So there's the home with the marquee template. Then there's audio with just a product grid. So it's just a grid of all the audio products they sell. And then finally, on each page, you'll see those widgets or tiles. And all these tiles on this page will be filled with the various things you can use. Product listings, text, videos, and more. The Amazon Basics store is truly the perfect example of an Amazon store. So I advise you look at this first for examples of what store page layouts and content should look like. As you can see, the Amazon Basics store homepage makes use of all the cool tile features within that marquee template layout, such as text, galleries, images, product listings, product plus text, and more. Once you click one of the sub-pages in the nav bar for this store, which are titled as category names for this specific store, you'll be redirected to that page, which, as you can see, was a product grid template and consists of products within that category page name, office accessories. Once you have your Amazon store complete, just click the Submit for Publishing button in the top right. Once you submit, you can check back to see the status. This page will be manually reviewed by an Amazon rep, so you may need to make adjustments if you don't meet all the Amazon store requirements. The moderation process can take several days. Before you publish your Amazon store, check for the following things. Amazon store reviewers look at spelling and punctuation errors. They'll look at a mobile preview to make sure your Amazon store is optimized for a mobile experience. They'll check all your copy, your text, your images, your videos to make sure they'll be easily viewed and fulfill all the requirements and terms that Amazon sets forward. Amazon's advertising reports will help you make decisions about optimizing your ad campaigns so your products will bring in more profit, not only via ads, but from increased sales in organic search results as well. So I follow 2 ACOS strategies with my ad campaigns within Amazon. First is the high ACOS. A high ACOS percent equals non-profitable ad spend, but also higher search rankings leading to future organic sales. I'm typically okay with a high ACOS, or non-profitable ad spend, within that first month after launching a new product. This is that time I'm trying to figure out my best keywords, my highest converting keywords, and honestly, I want to spike my BSR so I rank higher for these variant keywords, and I'm willing to spend to get on that first page of Amazon search term results. My number 2 strategy is a low ACOS. This is once you start optimizing campaigns for profit via that break-even ACOS, or lower. Remember, the lower the ACOS, the better. You're driving more sales at a lower ad spend. This typically occurs as soon as you optimize your ads for those converting keywords, for the most optimized cost per click, and an optimized daily budget.
If you want to get really exact with your ACOS, you can base it on your product's gross margin. So depending on your gross margin objective and the stage of your product, like I mentioned, if you're launching a product, that higher ACOS percent is okay. But if you've already established those converting keywords and you're seeking profitability or an ACOS lower than your break-even ACOS, that's when you want to go after these lower ACOS, making each sale profitable.
To access your ad campaign reports, log into your Amazon Seller Central account and click the Advertising tab in the top nav bar and select Campaign Manager. Notice the ACOS column in the far right. We are looking for ACOS percentages below our ACOS break-even percent. Typically, anything under 50% is a good rule of thumb. As you can see, I have one as high as 148%. So we can do one of two things here. With these high ACOS campaigns, we can either just toggle them off and start anew, or click this campaign and research the keywords further so we can optimize it. To turn off a campaign, ad group, ad, or keyword, simply click that green ball in the far left column, and a drop-down will appear where you can select pause to stop it. But let's click this campaign name to access the ad group level for this example. So now that I've clicked one of these losing campaigns, i.e. a high ACOS, I'm now in the ad group level. Remember, I identify losing campaigns that have a negative spend, which is equal to an ACOS above my break-even percent. So looking at this example, a retail price of $25, FBA fees of $12, COGS of $6, we have a profit of $7. Remember, our ACOS is total ad spend divided by total sales generated by those ads. So I can spend up to $7 and still break even. So my break-even ACOS is profit divided by retail price. So 7 divided by 25 equals 28%. So as you can see, I've clicked a campaign with an ACOS of 162%. Remember, I don't like to see any ACOS over 50%, let alone now that I know my break-even ACOS is 28%. So unless this is a brand new product and I'm willing to overspend to increase my BSR and organic rank, we need to optimize this campaign as soon as possible to prevent wasted ad spend on keywords that aren't relevant. So let's click this ad group name to take a look at the keywords. So on this ad group, click the Keywords tab in this top nav bar. Then sort by ACOS. As you can see, there are only 2 keywords that have converted sales, and we're wasting a ton of money on keywords that are not driving sales. So if we were using exact match keywords, we would just toggle off the losers. But this is within my broad match split test campaign. Remember, I like to run 3 campaigns per product in the beginning to test and find more keywords. Number 1, I use Amazon marketing services to steal all my competitors' keywords from their listings. Then I come back to Seller Central and create a manual targeting campaign matching these exact keywords. If you have the budget for it, I'll even split test at the ad group level and make one ad group an exact match and one a phrase match. In the number 2 campaign, again using those competitors' keywords I took from AMS, I'll create a manual targeting campaign with just broad keywords. I'll run this for a week or 2, then run an Amazon search term report to see what keywords I am possibly missing. Then I'll pull those converting keywords and plug them into my exact match campaign. Remember, broad match keywords will cost more per click, but it's a great way to identify new keywords you may have missed. And finally, number 3, I create an automated targeting campaign where Amazon will optimize for the best keywords. So since this is a broad match, manual targeting campaign, Amazon is targeting similar keywords for these base keywords I provided. So let's click that Add Reports button to create a search term report to find the exact converting keywords. So you'll be redirected to the Reports tab. On this Reports page, click Search Term Report. Then click the Request Report button, which will output a text file. Control A, copy everything in that text file, and paste it into an Excel spreadsheet. Sort this report by the ACOS column. Then start identifying winning search terms. These are the keywords that customers are searching and purchasing your items via. Copy these low ACOS % keywords that are converting into another Excel spreadsheet tab. Another thing to look at in these reports is the average CPC. Sometimes you'll be underbidding your keywords and not always appearing in Amazon searches. So make sure to take note of what the average CPC is for each of these winning keywords. One last thing to check in this report are impressions and clicks. I like to add these high impression, high click, and high converting keywords to my product listings back end under the search term section. I'm always surprised by the keywords I missed or didn't think of or didn't research that customers actually input via customer search term. Now that we have a list of these converting keywords, you'll open up your exact match manual campaign, or we can create a new exact match campaign and actually title it Converting Keywords for X Product Exact Match, and then add these converting keywords to it. Notice how I'm very precise in campaign naming. I want to know exactly in my Amazon reports what I was targeting with each campaign. So I'll typically include the product name, the keyword match type, and any other specific details such as date. So for this example, I'm only including keywords that converted to sales and are an exact match. Note as you add these keywords, you can adjust the keyword bid to what the search term report's average CPC or cost per click was. So if in that report $1.10 was the average CPC, I want to up this keyword bid to at least $1.10. Now make sure to monitor your campaigns 2 to 3 times per week to make sure your ACOS % is at or under your target number, especially that break-even point. Also, check your campaigns at random times throughout the day to see if you ran out of budget. As you can see, I have 3 campaigns that ran out of budget. So I want to up these daily budgets if I can afford it, because I want my ads showing to customers throughout the day. So you'll want to up these daily budgets on campaigns to ensure you're reaching the maximum customers all day, 24/7. I like to start with that $10 to $20 per day range. But great products and hot keywords may require more in order to deliver these ads a full 24 hours a day. So check these budget statuses often to make sure you're not out of your daily budget. So again, with Amazon reports, it all comes back to monitoring. Monitor your ad campaigns a few times per week, and then occasionally create an auto-targeting campaign to find some new keywords you may be missing, or new ones that are appearing in the marketplace. Then add those converting keywords to your manual targeting campaign. Split test that manual targeting campaign at an exact match level and a phrase match level. Your ultimate goal after a month or so of collecting data is just one amazing manual targeting campaign with exact match keywords that you know convert at that under break-even ACOS. But just keep testing, adjusting the CPC bids to maximize your clicks. By this I mean increase your keyword bid price for those top converting keywords that are driving that low ACOS. Make sure to monitor your daily budgets so they're high enough to keep running all day. If you stay on top of Amazon reporting, you can really scale your Amazon business quickly. Because think about it. If you can pay for more sales with Amazon ads, this is going to boost your Amazon bestseller rank, therefore increasing your organic sales not driven by Amazon ads. What if you could be the sponsored ad and then #1 organic Talk about a win-win-win. Amazon Marketing Services offer targeted cost per click advertising solutions to help Amazon vendors reach new customers and drive sales to Amazon.com. Before we can use the Amazon Marketing Services at ams.amazon.com, we need to create an Amazon account that is approved for use of the AMS, or Amazon Marketing Services. So as you can see on this Amazon Marketing Services account creation page, you can create an account via a few options. The two most common options are first, via a Vendor Central account, and second, via an Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing account, also called KDP. So you as an Amazon seller most likely have an Amazon Seller Central account. But this is not the same as an Amazon Vendor Central account. So what's the difference between Seller Central and Vendor? Amazon Seller Central is for third-party sellers. Amazon has a pay-as-you-go system for individual sellers or a Pro Merchant option for high-volume sellers. These Pro Merchant sellers can also choose FBA, or Fulfillment by Amazon, whereby Amazon takes care of shipping, customer service, and returns. Amazon Vendor Central is used by manufacturers and distributors. If you sell via Vendor Central, you are called a first-party seller. You're acting as a supplier selling in bulk to Amazon. Typically, you can identify a company that is selling through Vendor Central when their product listing includes the phrase ships from and sold by Amazon.com. Now, myself and all my clients are third-party sellers, so we use Amazon Seller Central. So for myself and all my clients, the fastest and easiest way to get approved for this Amazon Marketing Services account, by far, is creating a KDP account, or Kindle Direct Publishing account. So just go to kdp.amazon.com. If you already have an Amazon Seller Central account, just click that Sign In button. Then sign in with your Amazon Seller Central credentials. Next, agree with the Kindle Direct Publishing terms and conditions. Now you will need to complete your account information before creating your first Kindle ebook. So click this Update Now link to complete your KDP profile and account settings. This will confirm your address, payment settings, and a few other basic account settings questions. Once you complete your Kindle Direct Publishing account settings, you will now be approved to create and publish your first Kindle ebook. So now just click that plus sign button next to the Kindle ebook option. So now it's time to complete your ebook settings. You may be thinking, wait, I don't have a book to publish. Don't worry. We all know at least one page worth of information, right? We know some topic well enough that we could write a one-page informational ebook on it. Now, one note here, this ebook will likely make no money, but we need to create this ebook and this KDP account in order to create an Amazon Marketing Services account at ams.amazon.com. So, pause this video, take a few minutes now to brainstorm on your short one-page ebook idea, then type up your ebook in a text file, and once you have this short ebook complete, give your ebook a catchy title. Then scroll down and select I am ready to release my book now, then click that Save and Continue button. You can also use the pre-order option. Some of my clients do this if they never actually want to publish that ebook and just cancel this pre-order once you have your AMS account approved. This is up to you. But I don't mind the idea of selling an ebook. I look at this ebook as another lead funnel or way for people to discover my business. Now in this second Kindle ebook tab, you'll select your ebook's DRM rights. Either option is fine. Next, you will upload your ebook manuscript that you just saved in that .txt file. Now that we have our ebook manuscript uploaded, it's time to design our book cover. Now if you're not design savvy, again, no worries. Amazon Direct Publishing has a built-in book cover creator. So just click that Launch Cover Creator button to create your own ebook cover with this Amazon software. I just used the default template and then a book title free of any copyrighted words. Once you have your cover design, just click that Save button, scroll down on the bottom of this ebook content page. Don't worry about filling out the ISBN or publisher info, and just click Save and Continue. Now in this final Kindle ebook creation tab, you will set your ebook price. Again, either option is fine, but I like to select the 35% royalty option so I can set my ebook at the lowest price possible of 99 cents. Once you have your ebook price set, scroll all the way down and submit your ebook for review. Now just wait a couple of days for Amazon KDP to review your ebook to ensure it has original content and can be sold on the Amazon Marketplace. You'll get an email notification either way, but feel free to check back at kdp.amazon.com to see when your ebook has changed from review to live. So once your ebook is approved, it will show under this Kindle ebook section as your book is live and in a green color font. And you'll also see you have more options available under this Kindle ebook action section. So just click this button with the 3 little dots. Now notice in this menu the option of Promote and Advertise. This is your direct access to the AMS, or Amazon Marketing Services platform. So let's click that link. Now just click the Accept and Create an Ad Campaign button. By doing this, you will agree to creating an AMS account linked with this KDP account. That's it. You have now backdoored your way into the most powerful Amazon Marketing Services platform, which you can now use to advertise and research for your other Amazon Seller Central account. Product display ads help drive sales on Amazon.com with product or interest targeted ads. Product display ads are hands down my highest converting ad type on Amazon. They don't get as much traffic as, say, a headline search ad does, but the laser focused targeting is what makes these ads so special. The product display ad appears right under the buy box on a product listing page. They can also appear in Amazon generated marketing emails, such as follow-up emails and product recommendation emails. There are 2 ways to target with a product display ad. First is via product. With this method, you target shoppers viewing specific products or categories on Amazon. The second targeting method is via interest. For this, you will target shoppers with specific interest and search behaviors on Amazon.com. So let's get started. Log into your ams.amazon.com account, click the Advertising tab, then click the Create Campaign button. Then on this page, click the Product Display Campaign. First, let's look at interest-based targeting. With interest targeting, you will reach a broader audience by targeting your ads based on shopping behavior. So you will first select your product to advertise, then select a general interest. So if an Amazon shopper is searching in the shopper interest category you select, your product display ad will be shown. But I personally have not seen the best results from this interest-based targeting. It's a little too broad in my opinion. So let's look at the product-based targeting. So under targeting method, select product. This is the only way I personally use product display ads now. Think about it. We can target our products to appear when shoppers view those top best-selling products that our competitors are selling. The interest-based targeting is based on Amazon's data about customers, which category they are shopping in. I've found this isn't the most accurate and doesn't get the highest conversion rates, at least not as high as my product-based targeting ads that average under a 10% ACOS percent. Remember, ACOS equals total ad spend divided by total sales generated by that ad. So let me break that down in numbers for you. The product display ads that I create with product-based targeting, I'm averaging $100 in sales for every $10 I spend on ads, therefore equaling that 10% ACOS. Like I said, They're my favorite ad for a reason. So once you've selected product for your targeting method, next search for your product under the Choose a Product or Deal to Advertise section. Once we have our product selected that we want to advertise, next we need to pick the product or category we want to target our product towards. I have split tested both targeting products and categories, but what I've found is that targeting products equals a much higher conversion rate. Let's think about it. You can find the best-selling item in your niche and advertise your product alongside this competitor of yours. That is why this is such a powerful type of ad. So how do I choose these products I want to target for advertising my product alongside? Open up a new tab in your browser and go to Amazon.com. Search for your main target keyword. Scroll past those sponsored ads and get to the organic search results. The best product to target is either the #1 organic listing or the best-selling product in this category. For this product, we just happen to have both. This product listing is not only the #1 ranking organic search result, but also labeled as the bestseller. So let's click that orange bestseller label on this listing. These bestseller products will make for amazing split test ads for me. But in the first campaign, we'll target just the #1 bestseller. Then in my split test, #2 campaign, I'll target the #2 bestseller. So to search the bestsellers page directly, just go to Amazon.com/bestsellers. Then click through the categories in the left sidebar until you find your product's category. So let's click this best-selling item. Scroll down on this product listing page to the product information section and copy that ASIN number. Then go back to the Amazon Marketing Services tab you already have open. Paste in this best-selling product's ASIN and click search. Then just click the add button. Now we could add multiple products here, but I typically just select one. And then like I said, I'll split test it against the #2 bestseller, the #3 bestseller. But if you don't have that much budget, that's fine. Throw those top 3 to 5 best-selling products within this one ad. Once you scroll down, you'll see this checkbox. It says expand targeting to other closely related products. This is another area I like to split test to see what gets better conversions. I've seen it go both ways for varying products. Because by unchecking this box, your impressions or search volume will go way down. But your targeting stays laser focused on just the #1 selling listing. If I'm targeting a best-selling item moving 1,000 plus units a month that I find via Jungle Scout, that is enough impressions for me, so I will uncheck this box. So again, to see what your product is selling each month, use a Chrome extension like Jungle Scout or Unicorn Smasher. So now you can split test this into 2+ ads and see what results are better for you. Finally, name your product display ad campaign, select your CPC. Typically, your CPC is going to be less than the range they provide you. But I like to pick a CPC at the higher end of this range to ensure my ad will be displayed always. Then I can adjust the CPC later according to reporting and what the average CPC is that is driving conversions. Next, set your budget and campaign duration. Next, it's time to create your product display ad. Remember the example product display ad I showed you? This product display ad appears under the buy box, and the brand logo and headline you choose will appear at the top of this product display banner. There's multiple formats for this banner, so depending on how the customer is viewing Amazon.com, whether it's mobile or desktop, this banner shape and display can change. So back to the ad, don't overthink your headline. I gave you a bunch of tips for headlines in the Headline Search Ads lecture, so rewatch that for a refresher. But typically, I like to state my main keyword and then a value proposition.
Now, when you start to create ads, I want you to come back to the simple elements of any marketing class. The 3 must-have elements for advertisements include logo/brand, value proposition, and a call to action. So I really like Netflix as a brand. First of all, top to bottom, left to right. Your eyes naturally flow that way. So for this ad, the logo, established right away at the top of the ad. Some great images of highly viewed shows, then the value proposition, watch anywhere, and finally, people are psychologically drawn to a button. So there's that call to action, 1 month free. So obviously you're not going to be creating banners for your Facebook newsfeed ads, but a lot of these elements can be taken into your ads. A quality photo, include your logo, the value proposition in your description, and then a button below your photo or integrated right into your photo.
Next is your brand logo. Make sure the image you use is at least 100 pixels by 100 pixels, and the file size must be less than 1 megabyte. So the great thing about product display ads is that you can preview your ad live so you can make changes before submitting it. You can also change the ad preview size to see all the ways it will display on varying screen sizes on Amazon, whether that's mobile, tablet, desktop, and so on. Once you're ready, just click the Submit Campaign button. So today I'm going to walk you through step by step with a kind of over-the-shoulder look at how I select products to sell on Amazon. So first off, you'll need to install Jungle Scout. Jungle Scout has 2 versions. One is a web application, and the other is a Chrome extension that you use right on Amazon.com. So just go to CourseEnvy.com/Jungle Scout. On this page, you can get a free trial for the Jungle Scout software. Just click this free trial link. Then just click the sign up button in the top right. So once you're signed into the Jungle Scout software, you can browse around to the various features: product tracker, product database, niche hunter, and the Chrome extension. But the main tab I use for Amazon product research is the product database. Basically, this is just a big database filter. So instead of searching through page by page and bestseller category by bestseller category within Amazon.com, you can do it all through this Jungle Scout software. So first off, select your marketplace. We're in the USA. Then select categories that you want to sell in. If you have a specific brand, maybe I sell baby toys, maybe I sell yoga mats, you can niche down right away and select that category and find products that fit your requirements. So let's do that. Sports and outdoors. I'm looking to add to my yoga brand. So I select that, scroll up to filters. Remember, I like a rank, or BSR, that best sellers rank, between 300 and 5,000. Again, these aren't set in stone, but I see less competition for these products within that rank. So you can play with all of these filters. But again, let's start with that BSR, a minimum price. I like to have anything over $10, but preferably over $19. And then estimated revenue, let's do sales instead. Revenue is actual income based on this price times units sold, but I prefer basing it on units. Let's say I want to sell 10 units a day, 30 days in a month. I want to sell 300 units minimum. Then if you really want to get specific, you can set your weight. Say you want to keep it in the standard, not oversized product tier. We'll do that. Standard. Reviews. I typically leave this open just to see what the competition is. But again, you can set that max so you're not filtering products and competing with those 1,000+ review items. So let's just see what this gets us. Search. Now Jungle Scout is scraping Amazon to show you the database results based on your filters. So first off, we have some exercise bands, $26.95, 100 reviews. That's something I can compete with. Wow, 800 units a month. This is nice. All right. Seems like the same brand. Perform better, perform better. Yoga mat. Okay, this one is netting $36. A great price point, $47.99, but I'm just wondering what sets it apart from those cheap $9.99 yoga mats. Just from my experience, this is a pretty tough niche to break into, the yoga mats. I prefer the yoga accessories. Hey,
Here we go. 3-hole hand grips. Okay, 39 price point, net 30 based on those FBA fees, Amazon FBA. 700 reviews, that's tough. We can compete with those 100, 200 review products, but this is getting pretty high. I'm going to have to give away or sell quite a few items at a discount to get near this, or to even claim that second spot under them. Hot yoga towel, $19.99. There's my favorite price point, but a ton of reviews. Knee sleeves, sold as a pair, almost $60. High reviews. We have a premium self-inflating sleeping pad. This is interesting. Great price point, $39.99. A little bit bigger item, 2 pounds, but selling 795 units. Okay, let's take a look at this one. To view on Amazon, just click this far right one. Or if you want to add it to your product tracker for looking at later, which will go under this tab, you can click the plus here. But let's just open this for now. So we'll open a new tab of Amazon. So while this is the Jungle Scout web app, on the Amazon page itself, we can use the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. So let's just click that, and it'll run for this specific product page. There we go, in this pop-up, Jungle Scout Pro extension. Here we see our product, premium self-inflating sleeping pad, $39.99 price. There's our BSR of 2,000. So that is in the range I like, in the top 5,000 BSR. 795 sales a month, or 31,000 revenue. This is a touch high for our reviews, but let's look at that product and see what the number 2, number 3 product rankings are. Because right now, this does seem pretty intriguing to me. Because let's close this, look at the listing. Look at this, one main photo and a second photo. I know I can improve on this. I want to fill out all these photos, give some more lifestyle photos, let people see what it looks like in the outdoors, in a tent, and so on. Scroll down. They do have a really good key product features section. They're really using each one of these to the full extent. Using a nice little graphic here, then an all caps word, and a nice long description, pulling in a few keywords throughout, sleeping pad. So yeah, right now this looks like something we could compete with, but let's just look for this keyword, sleeping pad. And search that. Okay, so the sponsored one is 42. Looks like we're in the price point. 43 to 143. Oh, it is the bestseller. Bestseller in self-inflating camping pads, $39.99. Okay, so let's look at this in Jungle Scout. So we can see these first 2 sponsored ones, what they're selling a month. The Ultralight 42, that's selling over 1,000 units. That's good to see. So some more data you can pull from these. Click this price, and Jungle Scout links with camelcamelcamel.com to pull the price history. So let's just click that to see what the price history is from Camel Camel Camel. Looks like they launched it at discount in November 2016, but it's really been consistently between $40 and $50, so that's good to see that it sells at that price, and this isn't a spiked up price to maybe save inventory. So let's close that. So looking at these, we do have a nice BSR rank for all of these. This is something that I like. It's not too high, it's not in the top hundreds for the sports and outdoors category, but rather in the top 10,000. And all the sales are really good. 400, over 1,000. Again, there's the one we looked up and found within the Jungle Scout web app. So yeah, look at these. All of these are selling a great amount.
And again, reviews, yeah, the sponsored one's over 700. The actual organic number one right here is only 124 reviews. So that's impressive. I'm assuming this is a new product that they had a really good push for, therefore spiking their BSR. So they maybe gave away a lot of products or sold it at a discount. Let's just click this price to see if that... They don't have enough data. Even more reason telling me that this is a new product that they're really pushing out quickly at a discounted price, or maybe even giveaways to spike this BSR. But then again, going down through 2,000 reviews, that's not easy, 600. But then it really does fall off. 32. Here's one more high one, 64, 300, 250. This is something I can get on the first page of pretty easily. There's some products I'll just stay away from because the whole page is 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. But this is something we can compete with. One other cool feature in this extension pop-up is the opportunity score. There is high demand, but there is high competition, giving it a rating of 4. This is on a 1 to 10 scale. When you see a green circle up here, this is definitely a product to consider. But this isn't an end-all be-all. Usually, a lot of my products are around that 4 to 6 opportunity score, because I know how to get my products up and ranking in these possibly more competitive product ideas. So let's just close this. So it looks like a lot of things are pretty similar. Same thing, different sellers, just a different color, same thing. Okay, so now I'm looking at this. I need to ask myself, how am I going to differentiate? So let's look at one of these top sellers. Let's actually look at our best seller that we found initially. Click on this one. Click those customer reviews. Now let's click on the 1-star reviews. I do this to find what people are complaining about, to see how I can improve the product or maybe bundle the product with something that will satisfy these 1- and 2-star reviewers. Not a quality product. The surface came off. Okay. Miserable night's sleep, 0 back support. Lost air. Several of the cells separated. So it seems like this is too thin. Maybe this is something you could work with an Alibaba manufacturer to create something thicker, or maybe one that is made up of 2 of these. So let's just go to Alibaba to see what a base rate is. So sleeping pad, camping, inflatable, search. So before even contacting anyone, I can see that their rough quote for a 300 MOQ or minimum order would be $15, 8 to 20, 14 to 15, 19 to 25. So this is looking like our price range, $15 to $25. So let's go back to that Amazon page. Of all our sleeping pad search results, click Jungle Scout again, and you can see the average price point for these sleeping pads is $50. So when I see the price point from China, $15 to $25, that's plenty of margin for me to still make a profit on this. But let's come back to the Jungle Scout web app, and we can see what that net and the fees were. So remember, for a $40 pad or $39.99, our net is $29.75, our fees are $10.24. So instead of you inputting this into the FBA revenue calculator, Jungle Scout is doing this for you. Again, Jungle Scout makes this research really streamlined and really easy. So just click those fees, and it breaks it down for you. FBA fulfillment, Amazon commission, and there's our $10.24. So remember, this isn't including your cost of goods. So let's say landed from China, we have that $25 cost of goods. So with shipping and the cost of the sleeping pad. Shipped from our China manufacturer to our Amazon FBA centers. So 25 plus this 1024 fees. We're looking at $35.24. So $39.99 minus $35.24, we will only have a profit of $4 to $5. But if we're moving 795 units per month, grossing $30,000 plus dollars, let's see what our actual net income would be. So let's go $39.99 minus $35.24. That's total cost, including Amazon fees. We're at $475 times 795 units. That's net $3,776.25. So a lot of people will say, oh, that's not that much money, that's not great. But this is retail. You have to get accustomed to those lower margins. Yes, some products you can get 100% margin on, which is always my goal. 100% margin means my total cost of goods times 2. That's how much money I want to make. But this is pretty typical retail. 3,000 divided by 30,000 gross, roughly a 10% profit margin, which isn't bad. We can obviously do better, but for this example, I more just wanted to run the numbers by you and to see how quickly we can pull and analyze products using Jungle Scout.